Good morning, everyone. This is a general energy forecast for October 19th, 2021. I ask that you take whatever resonates for you and leave the rest behind. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Arlene Grace, and I'm an intuitive energy life coach channel and mentor. So I'm just going to begin with inviting everyone to take a moment to breathe into the body. And if it's safe to do so, of course, I'm going to invite you to put down your phone. And if you're driving, come back to the video and just take a moment to come into the breath. Come back into the body. And there's a lot of mental activity that's happening that I'm feeling into in the collective. And so we're going to invite the mind into the heart. And notice that the heart will just open, that it will open and accept the mind and all of the thoughts. And just invite the mind in by asking, what would it feel like to be loved? What would it feel like to have all of my thoughts loved in this moment? And continue to breathe. Notice your breath. Are you inhaling deeply? Is it easy? Are you finding that it's almost a little bit of a stretch to get in a deep breath? And simply invite in more life, more breath into the lungs, breathing in peace. And exhaling ease. And notice your breath on the exhale. Are you rushing to take in your next breath? Just pay attention. Notice what's happening in the body. Good. It's funny. I was talking to colleagues, partners, friends yesterday, and we were all saying the same thing, that the energy was just fucked yesterday. That it felt like we were in between two worlds, that it was as though our body, and this may not be for everyone, but it was as though our body was moving slow, and yet outside life was moving so quickly. It felt as though it may have been a challenge to know, where am I going in this moment? What am I feeling into? It feels as though there's something that's coming in. And today's energy is interesting because there is a lot of mind activation. There is a lot of mind energy. In fact, it's being amplified today, mental thought. And so I want to invite you to pay attention to, what are the texture of my thoughts today? Where am I headed? Where am I focused? Because today there is this opportunity to take a leap. And the vision that I get is a simple vision, and it's of a wood stove, a pot of water, and that's it. And imagine yesterday, the day before, maybe last week, maybe last year, who knows, you made a decision. Perhaps it was a decision, I want to change the dynamics in my relationship. I want to change the dynamics with my partner, my lover, my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, whatever. I want to change the dynamic in that relationship. I want it to be more intimate. I want it to be more connected. I desire more in this relationship. And so in that, you made a decision. I decide I'm going to have that, which brings us to the stove. And so in this vision, you're deciding something. I decide that I want to boil water. And so you get all the things ready. You've got the pot, you've got the water, you set it on the stove, and you're like, okay, well, I really, really want to do this. And so you activate that thought and you turn on the stove, probably to max. And so now the water's now warming. And so in this decision of, I want to change the dynamics with my partner, it's okay, well, now I'm going to come into all of this awareness of what is in my way. Oh, I notice where I may be controlling. Oh, I notice where I may be trying to change him. Oh, I notice where we're at dinner and all we're doing is we're on our phones the entire time. Like, we're not connecting at all. We're not doing the things. Oh, I notice blah, blah, blah. And so in all of this, there is this opportunity to come into acceptance of what is, coming into conversation, coming into forgiveness of self, of him, for being on your phones, for not connecting, for not being intimate. And so as you continue in this journey, what's happening is inside is also changing. The cells are also changing. All of your limitations are coming up. All of your emotions are rising up. All of your fears are coming up in this. I want this. What if I can't have it? Perhaps. Ding. And as you continue to go, the water's now warming. You can see bubbles at the bottom are forming. And you're continuing to go on this path. You're continuing to look inside. You're continuing to make the little shifts and the little changes, and you're getting closer and closer. Perhaps you're going to have date night, and you've decided that you're going to have this intimacy. You're going to have this connection. And as you're coming closer and closer to Friday night, date night, you're now in this place where something rises up. Perhaps it's a fear. And this fear is, oh my God, like, what if he doesn't want this? And so perhaps a fear of abandonment comes up. Perhaps this idea of self-sabotage comes up. Perhaps you're thinking, I'm not worthy enough. I'm not lovable. All of these things are coming up, which brings us into today's energy, which is, are you willing to stay the course? Are you willing to stay committed? Are you willing to leap into, this is what I want? I desire this. I've decided I'm going to have this. Because as you leap into it, you come into a deeper commitment with it, and you come into deeper alignment with it, so that you can actually have that beautiful, intimate, connected relationship that begins on Friday night. And this transmutation that you're looking for is the water coming to a boil, is the water changing form. It changes form from water to evaporation. It evaporates, it changes state, it changes form. And that's exactly what is happening in your body. And as this is happening in your body, and in this decision that you are making, all of these things are starting to present themselves. Either you're on your way to having what it is that you want, and this sudden fear jumps in that's, oh my God, what if I can't have everything I've ever wanted? Are you willing to leap into that anyway? Because that is today's energy. Are you willing to stay the course? It's a great energy today to continue to commit to what it is that you're desiring, whether that is in a relationship, in your business, in your community, in wherever that is. Are you willing to leap and trust this? Lead with your heart. Regardless of what fears start to rise up, what deeper limitations, what stories of the past came, in your dreams last night, because that's happening too. And are you willing to focus on what are the possibilities that are available to me? Ooh, maybe for date night, maybe we can order in, maybe we can get Uber Eats. Oh, maybe we can get a babysitter. Maybe the kids can stay over at grandma's tonight. Oh, that would be amazing. Maybe we can make this into an entire weekend. Maybe we can, what is the possibility of actually going away for the weekend? Is that possible? Is there a possibility of this happening? Is there a possibility of this happening? Oh my God, that would feel like this and this and this. Are you willing to stay the course? And direct your focus into what it is that you want and amplify that with your emotional state. What would that feel like? Because with the energy today, there is this possibility of like saying, oh, fuck it. I can't do it. You're this close. Have you ever just gotten this close to something you so wanted and then you just jumped off? Oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was just too much. It just felt too intense. I couldn't do it. But you were this close to getting exactly what it is that you wanted. You were this close to getting your water to boil. Are you willing to stay the course? Because tomorrow we come into the full moon, and the full moon is all about endings. It's all about letting things go. And this is the energy that is preparing you for that. The letting go doesn't mean you're letting go of your partner. The letting go means that you're letting go of the limitation. It could mean that you're letting go of the limitations that hold you back. It could mean that you're letting go of this pattern that you think you have about self-sabotage. It could be that you think you're letting go of this idea, or you are letting go of this idea that you're unlovable or not good enough or don't have enough money or can't do the things. Today is your fucking day. You can feel it. It's so good. And so today, feel into your power. We began that in the beginning of this call, coming into your body, coming into the heart, inviting the mind into coherence with the heart. What do I want? What do I desire? What did I decide? And am I willing to stay the course and leap into that? Am I willing to see the wisdom of, what's happened in the past? Just take the wisdom, not the story. And if I do decide to take the story, am I willing to go anyway? Am I willing to love myself so much that I'm going to allow myself to have it? Because that is the energy today. Beautiful. Any questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will be happy to respond. Sending you all so much love. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Sorry for the swearing.